Hey, Pastor, when it comes to talking about race, what's your immediate reaction? Is it frustration, confusion, or are you just nervous? Hello, I'm Kevin Ezell, President of the North American Mission Board, and no matter what you're feeling, I'm so grateful you're here with a heart for unity and reconciliation among God's people. Unity in the church is one of our greatest witnesses to a lost and dying world. On the night of the Last Supper, Jesus told his disciples, I give you a new command, love one another. Just as I have loved you, you are also to love one another. By this will everyone know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. When the outside world looks at our churches, though, what do they see? Do they see us loving each other? Do they see unity? What should that even look like? Right before Jesus gave this command, he gave us a powerful visual example of what he meant. He washed his disciples' feet, saying, so if I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you also should do just as I have done. This great act of love was surprising and a bit uncomfortable, even awkward at times for the disciples, but it was important. Submitting ourselves and approaching these conversations with a heart of servant love and reconciliation to our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ can be awkward and uncomfortable, but keep going. The unity of God's church is worth it, and our witness to the world shines brighter when those outside of God's family look at us and know us by our love. If we're going to reach North America and the nations with the gospel, we have to work together as one. In this biblically based study, you'll see conversations modeled by thoughtful leaders with diverse backgrounds and diverse opinions. Based on Galatians 2, you'll see how Paul confronted division in the early church and learn how to apply that to divisions in the modern church. You'll also have the opportunity to apply what you're learning through discussion questions with your group. The type of racial division in the church may be something that you're wrestling with for the first time. Or it may have been an integral part of your ministry for years. Either way, I'm so glad you're stepping out in faith to lead your church to be what God intended, an undivided example in a divided world.